Hello everybody, this is the Bearded Spartan. Today I want to do a kind of a video analysis of what we saw in the Halo Infinite demo. First off, here we have the Chief and we have the pilot. I think this scene's really cool. I think Chief's armor looks fantastic. I do know that there are a lot of people who are just not particularly pleased with this demo. But I don't think that's necessarily the right way to look at it. There are things that need improvement for sure. And this isn't quite the way I would have handled the demo if I was in charge, but I still think that there's a lot of good in this demo, and I want to highlight the good, and I want to highlight the bad, just give you my thoughts on it. So I think this moment here is cool. I like Chief and the pilot's interactions with one another. Something about the pilot's very endearing to me. I like him a lot. You feel very sympathetic for him, especially if you have wife, children, that kind of thing. You understand. But look at Chief there. To me, Chief just looks like such a juggernaut. He looks great. His new armor looks fantastic. I'm a little disappointed with maybe some of the facial animation quality. I mean, the most obvious comparison that people are going to go and make is like Joel from The Last of Us compared to the pilot. At the same time, The Last of Us is running at like 30 frames per second, so, okay. That said, though, this is supposed to be a next-gen game. I'm not 100% seeing the next-gen part, but okay, it's serviceable for the time being. But, I mean, look at that. Chief looks great, though. Now, something I really like about the way that they've handled cutscenes so far in this game, we saw it in last year's Discover Hope trailer and this one here. The camera is all in one take. I don't know if anybody here has seen the movie 1917. It functions the same way. Like you'll note here, there's not a camera transition. It goes straight in one movement into gameplay. So there wasn't like a cutscene cut, which is really cool. All right, so getting here, we're on our Halo ring. Whatever those cylinder things are that separate parts of the map, yeah, those don't look great. I really wish they'd done something different there, but... highlighting something good. I love the Reach Assault Rifle. I'm very, very, very happy to see that is back. Here's a big negative. This is probably one of the biggest negatives in the whole video. That Banish Phantom looks really bad. I'm hoping that is just an unfinished asset. It's like there's an effect that's missing, but it just seems so cartoony. I really hope they do something different with that, because I just don't think that's going to fly. But, all right, so here we are. This is, them kind of showing off something of an open-world Halo. Now, if I was doing this demo, I wouldn't have had Chief getting a Warthog, because they don't show enough of the map here. I would have given him, like, a Banshee and had him fly up to the top of that map or something. And until we learn just how open-world this is, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible or not for him to go from point A to point B like that in a flying vehicle, for example, but... this is a really pretty scene here. Whoever did that jump there, they knew what we were looking for on that. You want to see a big Warthog jump. That looked pretty. Some explosion effects here look really good. I like the way that like the methane tanks rip open like that. The grenade effects look really good. This Elite looks amazing. That's one of my biggest complaints with Halo 4 and Halo 5 is how bad their Elites looked. I'm not sure how I feel about this gun. I'm definitely going to need to try it out myself. Now, one of the big things we just noticed there was no aim down sight. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. I hated the aim down sight feature in Halo 5, so for me, that's great. That feels like more traditional Halo. And there's sprint, yeah, but okay, we can live with that. Those brutes look interesting. I'm not 100% sold on their art style, but okay, they seem to be all right. We have equipment similar to Halo 3, and then, of course, you've got the grappling hook. The grappling hook's neat. I think that'll be a neat feature in campaign. I don't know how I feel about it in multiplayer. I've heard that it's a pickup in multiplayer similar to Halo 3's equipment. So I hope that's the case, because I really don't like the idea of everybody going around with grappling hooks. This part here is really pretty. It kind of gives me some Skyrim vibes almost. But those stupid cylinders just also kind of give it a Minecraft vibe as well, and that's not what we're looking for. Let's see. That Halo ring looks really pretty. Something I'll note is that we seem to be seeing a real-time transition from day to night. And also, that's a classic art design Jackal, so that's cool. All right, now that grunt went flying, and apparently that's because the brutes can throw suicide grunts, which is really neat. Now, something I'm not liking out of this, I'm hearing a lot of what sounds to be like recycled Halo 5 sound effects. Like the way the jackals talk, that scream that they have, the shooting on this. Okay, I'm not digging the sound design, but the art design of this is so far seems good. It's just there's some odd graphical inconsistencies that I'm seeing, and I really hope they get that fixed. But all right, cool grappling hook move. I really like this upcoming part here. I've heard that this is called the Noob Cube, which is a pretty good name for it, where he zips that and then throws the fusion coil. So that's pretty cool. I like this new brute bolt shot. It's not really like a shotgun. It seems kind of like a precision weapon almost. Maybe a headshot gun. Let's see here. I think the brutes there look okay. They put out a they put out like a image asset on their press site that didn't look very good. It was from that scene there. This new shotgun is cool. I don't know how I feel about the new design on it just yet, or if it's 100% replacing the original Halo shotgun. In one of the art assets they released, there was a brute using this same gun, so I guess maybe the Banished will use human weapons. Also, in the trailer of the demo, you see Chief with a battle rifle, so that's good that the battle rifle's coming back. I wish they showed that off here. Now we're really getting to something that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like this villain, this brute that's coming up here. This speech seems really corny. It's kind of poorly done, in my opinion. So this brute's name is, he is the War Chief Escharum, is his name. And I'm not sold on this performance here. And I don't know, I'm not attacking the voice actor, because I think the voice seems fine. It's just the dialogue seems kind of cheesy and it really feels forced. Interesting detail here is you see Infinity is written on the screen several times, and then it says deceased. So I'm not exactly sure if those were individual Infinity assets or if that was just a bug that it said Infinity so many times. But they made a point to let us know that the Infinity isn't around anymore, so that's very interesting. One of my bigger problems with this brute is visually he isn't doing it. You can just tell that this is a cross-generational title with his design here, and I'm not sure if that was the best move for it. In particular, his artistic aesthetic. He reminds me of an orc from The Hobbit, and not a brute. And I'm not sure what they're going for with this guy here. The detail's not all that good. I mean, his teeth don't look very good. His skin looks poor. Like, there's just a bad texture job here. But at the same time, it's interesting for Chief to have a, kind of like a villain like this. I mean, we didn't really get a lot of that out of the Didact in Halo 4. So this is, this might be different. We'll see. But like I said, there's a lot to like in this video. Gameplay-wise, I think it looks solid. They just have a lot of room left to improve on the visual side of things, and I don't know if they can do that in the 4 or 5 months before the game comes out, but we will see. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to have a lot more Halo content coming soon.